Guys, welcome to the 25 ways in 25 days. It's 25 ways to generate leads in 25 days, and today's day one using Twitter hashtags. Now, I know some of you may be very familiar with hashtags, but there are some people who don't know the purpose of hashtags, and there's some people who've never used them who don't know anything. So I'm going to explain some of the basics of hashtags. But before I do that, I want to talk about Twitter. I know a lot of people think that Twitter's dead or they avoid using Twitter. I know many of the people that I encounter daily, especially entrepreneurs, have a Twitter account but never post on there, or they may have went on a few years ago and just were confused by it. But just to give some facts, Twitter is one of the largest social networking websites in the world with over 320 million users. That's according to global social media ranking at Statista.com. Millions of people are utilizing Twitter to market their business nowadays. Twitter recently purchased Periscope, which is one of the largest live stream apps in the world. And people who once were confused by Twitter are now finding it easier to use with a lot of the enhancements. And some of the enhancements are you can upload pictures now and video. And before it was just all words, and some people felt overwhelmed by that. So why are hashtags important? Hashtag, basically, if you don't know what it is, it's basically placing a pound sign or number symbol, whatever you call it, before a word or a phrase, similar to what I have here. I have the pound sign, it says hashtag, in your tweet. Hashtags are clickable like links that allow you to connect with people using the same or similar hashtags on Twitter. So it's a great way to connect with people who are discussing the same topics, interests, hobbies, businesses, purposes, paths in life, lifestyle, sports. I mean, you name it, you can connect with people who are talking about the same thing, same news, same sporting event. Who are in the same interest as you, same business. There's no limit to what you can hashtag. And you can search Twitter feeds by hashtags. So you can basically go on, and if you see a hashtag or you want to search a specific hashtag, you can look for people looking for your product or service, or they can find you that same way by just clicking on a hashtag. And they help you build an audience and generate leads. I was one of those people who thought that Twitter was dead, and I decided one day to check it out and just go on there. And when I went on there, just started using hashtags in my niche. So my niche is just network marketing. So I would hashtag MLM, or hashtag network marketing, or hashtag things associated with network marketing. And I started to build a huge following. I went from 3 followers to now, probably 2.5 months later, 3 months, I have over 208 followers. And every day I have somebody new following me because they found me through my hashtag. So it's very important that a way to generate leads for your business, and also to build your audience. The bigger audience you have equals more leads, people interested in the same thing that you are interested. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a quick kind of tutorial. I'm going to show you from my Twitter account the different ways that you can click on hashtags and how I've used them just to connect with people who have the same interest as me. Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm just going to show you real quick the power of hashtags and the power of the hashtag movement here on Twitter. And this is right here is just my a few tweets, and just to show you when you access Twitter from a home computer, laptop, you can immediately some of the hashtags that are trending here on the left side, some of the trending topics. And for example, the top trending with 249 100,000 tweets is El Chapo escaping from jail. So you can see how me clicking on there will bring up everybody who's talking about this topic of El Chapo. And there are some people who get really, they really elaborate with using popular hashtags, even though they talk about their business. For example, I had a gentleman on my feed I saw a few minutes ago who said, I'm a successful entrepreneur, I escape failure, like hashtag El Chapo. And he also hashtagged the word entrepreneur. So what that does is that opened him up to 2 audiences, and one of the biggest audiences was obviously the El Chapo one. So a lot of people can see that and decide if they wanted to follow him. So you can see I clicked on that trending topic. You can see all the people talking about it. And you can basically search for people discussing that same exact topic of that trending topic from that hashtag. And I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to go here on the right corner to my profile, and I'm just going to give you a quick example of how I've used it to generate leads. Like I mentioned before, when I started doing, utilizing Twitter, I was one of those people who thought that, Twitter, there was really no opportunities in Twitter, and I thought it was a waste of time. But I just decided anyways, you know what, I'm gonna start tweeting and I'm gonna use hashtags. So about 2.5, 3 months ago, I had maybe 3 followers, and because I was using the hashtag, as you can see here at the top, I'm up to 209 followers. So I'm starting to get more active. And just to show you what I use it for, yesterday I was at a team meeting. I hashtag mastermind. Anybody looking to mastermind, I can connect with those people. I also posted, like right here is my blog post. So in my blog post, I put, can you grow your hashtag network marketing business without your sponsors? So you can notice that I use some of the keywords. I use network marketing, business, and sponsor. So let me give you an example of what happens when you click on network marketing. So the first thing, it's going to take a few seconds, but the first thing that comes up are, people who are hashtagging the same thing. There's a gentleman here who, 17 post ideas for Facebook for network marketers. So you can see all the people that I can connect with who are potential leads, and I can reach out to them. So a great way to do it is I look for people who have questions about my niche or my topic. So if I hashtag, how to grow network marketing business and things like that, I get elaborate. I come up with different hashtags, and I think, I go searching for people, and I can reach out to them. Hey, I think I did a blog post, or I think I did something that may help you with this topic. Are you interested? And if they are, then I'll send them the blog post, or I'll send them the informational article, and I'm building a relationship, and they start following me. Therefore, they're a lead. They eventually turn into a lead. And the cool thing is, this is how a lot of people found me. So let me go back to my feed. But when I started to consistently tweet and using hashtags, I started noticing that I was getting more and more followers. I mean, every day I would get more followers just by hashtagging keywords in here. And just to give you some more examples, this post right here in the top of the page, 5 tips to maintain momentum for your MLM business. So if I click on MLM, I can find everybody who's talking about network marketing, and I can associate with them and talk to them and reach out to them and just ask them questions, or they can do the same to me. So you can see that the hashtag, if used properly, the hashtag movement is, it's pretty powerful. The only thing I recommend, like I said before, and you'll see a similar theme on all my posts, is just use it to add value. Don't hashtag a sales link. Don't hashtag any sales. What you want to do first is you want to attract your audience by adding value and putting informational tweets. So, if you have a blog, post your blog or informational tips, or if you're retweeting somebody else's blog, retweet it, putting a hashtag, and people will see you as a source of information, and they'll start to follow you. Therefore, they'll reach out to you, or you can reach out to them. But the hashtag is just a great way to connect people with, who are in the same kind of like-minded people who are on the same path. If you are in health and wellness, you can, when you put your health and wellness tips on Twitter, you can put hashtag, slim secrets. You get clever with it. And then the cool thing is, when you do put these hashtags on there, it'll let you know, actually, let me see if it'll let you know, how big the following that hashtag has, and how many people are hashtagging that same thing. So that's the cool thing, is when you hashtag something, you say, wow, I'm the first person to either hashtag this ever, or you can see if that hashtag has a pretty big history. It's a simple tactic, it's a simple trick, but hashtagging has, I've gained a lot of followers on Twitter, which I've connected with. Some of these have turned into a lot of, potential clients and leads. So I highly recommend implementing this right away into your business, especially your network marketing business. Is be consistent. Start with 1 a day, and you'll grow from there. You'll notice that your followers will start to grow as well. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Go out there and just utilize this to help grow your network.